Again, thank you all so much for joining us today. We have medium Britta Nicole and Lisa Wilcoxson joining us. I'm going to read the mission statement so we can get started. Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. Helping Parents Heal goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and encourage an open dialogue. Attendance at all Helping Parents Heal meetings is voluntary. All discussions that take place at affiliate-led meetings are confidential. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Zoom meetings run by Helping Parents Heal leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about the many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. And again, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us on Mother's Day. We will be Britta and Lisa will be doing validations from the kids today, so I just want to remind you about how this works. We'll do everything through the chat, so as they're giving validations, if this is resonating with you as your child, if you can take 90% of the information, please write in the chat. Let us know that you can take that, and we will work to get to the right recipient of this meeting. Again, this meeting is a gift from our children today, so we wish that we could have everybody get a validation today, but already we've got so many people in just an hour. So just know it's important from my heart to yours that you know that your children are here with you. They're here because of you. Your heart is a beating beacon for them. And they are all surrounding us with love today. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm just going to introduce our two speakers today. We've got medium Britta Nicole. Britta is a talented, highly respected, and certified evidential medium, psychic, and animal communicator. Originally from California, Britta connects with clients worldwide. Britta's life path is not about changing anyone's belief system. She is merely a facilitator to connect you with your loved ones on the other side. Britta has been supporting Helping Parents Heal since 2018 and currently resides in London. We also have the beautiful Lisa Wilcoxson here. Lisa is a spiritual, evidential medium, psychic, and mystic and mentor, as well as a shining light mom of Anthony and Michael, a caring listener and affiliate leader of Helping Parents Heal, parents of children of special needs, and Helping Parents Heal all our children / only child. Naturally intuitive and having seen spirit in her teenage years, Lisa dedicated herself to spiritual work after both of her children transcended. As a tested and certified medium, Lisa is renowned for delivering detailed evidence and stunning connection in readings. She compassionately provides undeniable proof of the bonds of love that are unbreakable. There is no death, and our lives are forever intertwined. With both her children in spirit, Lisa dedicates much of her time to Helping Parents Heal. She is an affiliate leader for two groups, one dedicated to parents and of all children who passed or only child, and one to her special needs. Again, thank you so much, and I am going to open this up and invite Britta to start.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kathy, for being here and hosting, and so many thanks to Lisa and to all the moms. I was just so tickled and excited when Lisa approached me a week or so ago, and we talked about doing this together. Lisa and I go way back. I still remember one of our first gallery readings we did was actually in person in Phoenix. And so it's been a beautiful experience for Lisa and I to be on this journey together. And so as you all know, I'm here in London right now, so it's exciting to be doing a reading for everybody when the sun is still out. So with that being said, as I step into my power, I have the most beautiful young man who's stepping forward, and he keeps bending down and he keeps petting his dog. There's just this dog. It's definitely on the larger side, larger to medium or smaller, large side. And he was definitely an animal lover. And I keep seeing this dog, and he had the most beautiful relationship with mom. He feels very much to me that he would have been late teens to early 20s, because he keeps showing me the coming and going in his home. And I feel very much that he quite possibly could have lived away from home at the time and would come home and would see the dog. The dog also feels very much that he's got a lot of fur, and I see a lot of gray and white on him. I just feel you would know your son. I feel like he wore a jacket that you would just remember. It almost feels like like, I don't know quite if it's leather or jean jacket that I see him coming in and out. So I'm going to stop there and open that up if somebody recognized the dog and their son.
Do
we have anybody?
We have Kimberly saying me, possibly.
Okay.
Yes,
excellent.
I have my.
I'm sorry. Kat, you said Kimberly?
We have Kimberly saying me, possibly. Regina is, yeah, we've got a few people.
Okay, all right. So let me just keep going. So I feel you would know that your son was someone who had an adventurous side to him. He makes me feel like he was working really hard to make things right in his life, moving in the right direction. I don't necessarily feel like I see him in school at the time that he's showing me, but I feel like he was a very hard worker, and he was just trying to get everything together. He's trying to get his life organized. It just feels like a sense of independence of him living alone. But this pup, this dog, is so important in the memory of him. And I feel there might I feel a one-syllable name, either with the son or with the dog. I'm actually being drawn to a J name, but if it's not J, keep your heart open. So does that still sit with everyone that's in the chat?
We still have a lot of people taking.
Okay, all right.
Again, I want to remind everyone to please put it in the chat to everyone so that we can get to the person who is the recipient quickly.
So he's bringing me to mom recently. I feel that you would have either picked strawberries or eaten strawberries, like literally with the stem still on. I don't see you slicing them. I see you putting them in your mouth recently, some sweet, succulent strawberries. And does this apply to everybody still? You still understand all the strawberries?
Sorry, I'm trying.
That's okay.
A
That's
lot
okay.
of people coming in.
Okay,
Kimberly
and so
she eats them a lot.
So these strawberries would have been in the past week. And I also see your hand going up to your head like you would have been having a migraine or a headache in the past week. He's showing me, and he's just all around because I feel that there's been maybe some physical ailments or something that you've been experiencing that haven't been so pleasant. So I've got the strawberries and the headache or migraine.
Okay, Alicia is saying she had a migraine this morning. I believe she also said she has a strawberry tattoo.
Okay, Alicia, can you say hello so I can pin you?
Hello.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. All right. So let me just pin you so I can see you. Excellent. Okay. So Alicia, you understand the dog and you understand the son with the jacket and coming and going and really starting to set his independence in life. Excellent. And you understand the strawberries. Excellent. And the migraine headache. Excellent. Okay. So the first thing he had brought me to, it was just the tremendous amount of love that he had around pets, and especially this dog, but just that you hadn't been feeling well lately. And it just feels like he's been sending you extra strength and extra healing energy. And he says, my mom, she just needs to take a rest. She just needs to take a big breath of fresh air. And it just feels like you've been kind of spinning or running quite fast. Like you would understand the spinning and running. And when he says this breath of fresh air, it's literally like he wants you to just sit outside and just expand your lungs and do a bit of breath work. And it just doesn't feel like you've really had the chance to do that because you've just gone. Do you understand?
Absolutely. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. He's here so strongly. He just has so much incredible love for you. And I feel you would remember him loving pancakes. There's something about the pancakes or the stacks of pancakes or hotcakes or something like that. You understand this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants you to like have a stack for him. He wants you to like, go order a stack for him, make a stack for him, and know that he's enjoying the pancakes through you. I actually feel like he would have liked fruit topping on him at times, like I'm seeing sliced bananas or something. And yeah, you're shaking your head. You know that. That's awesome. And then so, know that your son's not just standing beside you. He's actually, experiencing the joy through your eyes. And so again, think about doing those pancakes and making them up or ordering a stack and having some in his memory, because he just, he loves that. And he's literally just giggling with me right now. He also makes me feel like there's been something going on with one of the cars around you. I might even be drawn to a larger car, like a truck or something, like it's either been frustrating or there's something like not quite, I don't quite know if it's not working right. But it feels like there's a new car coming, or new to you car coming down the road. Do you understand that? Yeah, it's not that far away. So it just feels like you need to have a little bit more patience. Like he's really making me feel like in the next 2 to 3, I keep hearing, which I feel is like 2 to 3 months. And just to go one step further, I'm seeing like a blue color, like a midnight blue he's showing me. So just know that your son's part of that process, and he knows what's going on in your life. He's just got so much love around you. And so I want to go back to these strawberries. I understand you said the tattoo, but I feel there's going to be an opportunity, not just the eating of the strawberries, but there's going to be something presented to you in the next couple of weeks to actually like go pick strawberries, or you're going to drive by a farmer's market, or there's going to be something where you can go and pick. I don't know where you live. I don't know, if they're in season yet, but it doesn't feel that far off. I'm not talking like 2 months into the summer. I'm talking really in the next like 2 to 3.5 weeks. He wants you to go do it. He wants you to get out there, take that breath of fresh air, go pick some strawberries, and just, again, I go back to the fruit. Like he liked the fruit. You would just know that about him, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. And he wants to talk about this past week. I feel like you would have watched a movie. I don't actually necessarily feel like you went to the cinema, but I feel like it would have been like a proper movie that you would have streamed in or something, versus just like a show or a sitcom. And he was in there watching it with you. It actually feels more like one you've seen before. It feels more like a favorite movie of yours. Do you understand that in this past week?
Yes.
Yeah. So no, he was right there with you. He was right there sitting next. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was talking to my husband.
Okay, know that he's right there with you as you sat and watched that movie. It just feels like a very nostalgic, good moment for you to just kind of decompress and kind of let everything in life go. And he loves you so much. He's so present. He's so all around. And he also the last thing I want to say is he wants to talk about your feet. He's making me feel like you either recently got a blister on your foot or a bunion, or there's something with the foot that feels uncomfortable. You understand as you're shaking your head.
Yes.
Yeah, he knows exactly what's going on. And so again, he's just sending you more healing energy. It just feels like it's more of a annoying pain than something serious. You understand that, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He's all about healing, Mom, today. He just sends you so much love, and he wants you to know that he's just so present and around. So I'm going to hand his heart back to you, and thank you so much for working with me.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay, so as I step into the power, I actually have another gentleman stepping forward who's showing me another animal, but this is a big cat. Like I'm talking like a cheetah type of cat. I don't feel like he necessarily worked with them, but he is showing me something of exotic animals that he would have had. It almost feels like an affection toward or an awe. Like he liked to watch it. He liked to see how they were trained. I don't think he actually was physically, he doesn't make me feel like he was physically next to them being trained, but there's something about, like, I'm seeing a big cat. I feel like there might even be a photo or something with him near a big cat, or a picture he would have had. I also feel a very unexpectedness to his passing, and I feel that he would have been someone who really had the bug to travel, he's telling me. So I'm going to stop there because the big cat thing is pretty specific. Can everybody understand this, or anybody understand this?
We have Catherine C. saying her son advocating with big cats, lions.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Catherine C. Wonderful. And so you would understand that affection that he had towards them. Can you just unmute your microphone so I can see you and put you up?
Absolutely. He was
There
a
we go.
big environmentalist.
Awesome. And you understand the big cat piece to it too, though, right?
Big cat, yeah. There was a cat, big lion, particularly Cornelius.
Awesome.
that he felt
And I just feel
attached
like
to.
there would have been like a picture or something, or he would have had pictures of them. If he wasn't actually right next to them, it would have been almost like juxtaposed in. There's something about that he's showing me. Such a beautiful soul. Your son has such an incredible amount of energy. I see such wisdom around him, such quiet wisdom. I feel that you would have understood as you reflect back on his life that you just knew he was an old soul from the moment, the two of you laid eyes on each other. And he says, I'm here, Mom. I'm here, Mom. He makes me feel like you're reading a lot of books, or you're constantly like going back and forth with books, but I don't feel like you necessarily finish them, or you're buying them and you're not quite finishing them. Do you understand that? Like,
I do
Yeah,
understand that. And his sisters called him his 84-year-old brother, and he was the youngest.
Okay. And so when he talks about the books, it's almost like some of the books feel like it's like inner wisdom, knowledge, wisdom. And he says, Mom, you have it all. You have it all. Everything you have, everything you need to know, you have from within. And he kind of jokes about it because he thinks it's kind of funny, buying the books, but not always reading all of them, or, like having them kind of stacked up, that kind of thing. And it feels like, they're just starting to kind of pile up. He's very present, very much around. He brings me to the outdoors of your home. I'm being brought to the porch or the back porch, or I feel like there's an awning. There's something with that. I feel like you either were looking up at it recently. I don't know if I'm not quite sure what I'm seeing, if I'm seeing a nest up there, or there would have been some rain or something that would have come down, but there's something you noticed. You understand this, right?
There was a nest. Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, beautiful. I love it. He's doing a great job. That's just fantastic. And so again, this is just to show you he's all around. He knows exactly what's going on in your life every step of the way. They're not just standing next to us. They are absolutely with us at every moment. And I just love it. I love it when they give us those goosebump validations. It's so beautiful. He also makes me feel, I know you said he had a sister, so to be fair and balanced on that, you told me that, but he's talking to me about the sister now, okay? Correct? He has the sister, correct? Two, okay.
Yeah.
One of the sisters he's talking to me about has to make a decision. There's something going on. It's like she's trying to decide between something of two things he's making me feel right now. And I don't understand what it's about, but he's telling me it's the lesser of the two. It's the one that she actually doesn't feel as strong about, or isn't actually come together yet. It almost feels like it comes out of left field, he's telling me. And he's really pushing hard to keep these doors open for her in these decisions, because it just feels like it's kind of tugging at her. I almost feel like she would want the second one, but it's not all come together, or there's something that's still a bit soft, he tells me. So he just wants her to have patience, and he wants her to know that he's very present and all around in this decision-making process that she has. It also feels like she can be indecisive at times too. He says that's a constant thing for my sister. The wheels keep turning with her. Loves her a lot. Absolutely loves her a lot. The others, actually, I don't even know if it's the other sister or not, but I just saw a bird come up onto a finger. So I feel like there would have been a bird that would have come really close to the other sister, and you would know something about that, or she's going to tell you something about that. I'm drawn to more color on the bird than like a dark colored bird or a crow or something. So do you understand that? Or you could talk to her.
I will talk to her. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. I feel like there's a birthday in the vicinity, like, because he's bringing me to a cake. So it's either just happened or it's coming up. And it's like he wants to have a slice of cake with you, like make the cake, do the cake. He wants the slice of cake. He's bringing me to like a Boston cream pie cake. I'm seeing something with like some, I don't know, custardy filling, and it feels like chocolate on the top that I'm seeing. But there's something with that. You understand this birthday celebration before or after?
Lots of birthdays this time of the year.
Awesome. So it just feels like there's one where you're going to like make the cake, or you're going to have that opportunity, and he's bringing me to that custardy. I think it's called a Boston cream pie cake. Bless his heart. He's so sweet. He's also talking to me about you, and it feels like you've been trying to not drink as much caffeine or soda or something like that, because he says you're doing a really good job. So you understand that, right? Yeah. He's like, Mom, I know it all. I know everything that's going on. And he says, way to go. It's great. It's so good for your health. So it just feels like you've really pulled back or cut back on that. And that's already been a work in progress. It's not like I don't feel like you're totally finished with it yet, but you've really done a good job. He's just all around. He knows everything that's going on. I feel very much, he shows me, he says, tell her next year, there's a big trip coming up for her. There's a big trip coming up for her. And it really feels like, I literally heard him clairaudiently say next year. So I really feel that it's coming next year. The pieces are just slowly getting put into place. I feel like you're going to know what he's talking about, but it's not quite booked yet, but it's coming. And it actually feels like it's at the beginning part of next year. I'm really drawn to the month of March that he's showing me, but it feels like it's something in Q1. So yeah, he's got a lot to say, wants you to know everything that's going on. So I'm going to hand his heart back to you. He loves you so much. He's all around. Trust and know that. Okay.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Absolutely. All right. So let me see where I'm going to go next. So I have the most beautiful young lady stepping forward. I literally, she just puts her hands out like this, and I just feel that there's a lyrical side to her. There's like a dancing side to her. There's something very free flowing. She shows me. I feel that when she was younger, she's showing me right now that she absolutely would have had some type of dance around her, because I'm seeing the most beautiful dance outfits that she wore. As she got older, I don't necessarily feel like she would have maybe been as strong into the competitive dance, but she's making me feel that she still had this lyrical, theatrical, bubbly side to her, and wasn't afraid to get down and dance. So I do feel that she didn't pass young. I do feel that she passed at least into her mid-teens that she shows me. And I feel she was good at everything she touched. So while she had this dance side to her, she would say, I was very athletic, and I feel that she could run. She kind of had the whole package. She was just somebody who really was good at all sports if she wanted to be good at the sports. And I feel very much that mom would know, gosh, I'm so drawn to dragonflies around her. And I feel like mom would know something about dragonflies as a sign, seeing the dragonflies, having some in your home. Can anybody take this?
We don't have anybody taking.
All right, so let me keep going. Okay, so we've got Jane. Jane, where is Jane? Let's see, Jane, can you say hello?
Hi.
Okay, perfect. Oh, there we go. Jane, hi, wonderful.
Hi.
Thank you for connecting with me. So you understand the dance side to the aspect of your daughter being very good athletically and dragonflies connection.
Yes.
Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Teens.
Wonderful. She just has the most beautiful bubbly side to her. And I just feel that while she had it young as a child, it's like she came out of her shell with this dance. And as she grew older into her teens, she still had this bubbly nature around her. And she says, I want my mom to know, I want my mom to know I'm with her at every step. I know it's been such a challenge these last 2 months, she says, and she really wants you to know that she's been very present in supporting you. And she says, Mom, I'm still moving forward. And she literally says to me, she says, Mom, no time is lost. You're not going to miss a moment with me. And she's talking to, and I can feel the intensity myself. She's talking about what I feel is falling in love, moving forward in her life, in the afterlife, all the things that you're feeling like she was cut short of. And this is very important for you to understand. She's going right into the messaging, but I know you understand this because you've been thinking about this and it's just been on your mind. And she just wants to help heal your heart and give you a sense of peace. And she's also telling me that you're not sleeping well. And I feel like you're up not just once a night. I feel like you're up like once or twice a night. It almost feels like you're up like in the earlier part of the night and then again in the mid to late part. It's like I'm seeing like 11 and 2. And she makes me feel that you've got some ambient light in your room that you're not realizing is coming in that she wants you to like fix because it feels like it will help. There's some kind of light. So I don't know if it's strong moonlight coming in or if it's actually light from a clock, but if you take a look at the lighting in the room, she wants you to darken that. And it just feels like somehow it's coming around you. I also feel something about chickens, all the chickens, fresh eggs. There's something with chickens and fresh eggs. Do you understand what she's talking about? It's almost like you went to buy the fresh eggs from the chickens or the chicken farm, but you didn't do it. Do you understand this?
Yeah, we used to always go to a working farm and get fresh eggs from the chickens.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be another experience coming up rather shortly for you that she's going to show you. It's like she wants you to go buy the fresh eggs again. Like you're going to see it again. You're going to go do it again. Like they're maybe not back to that farm, but there's something around that she's showing me. Yeah. And she just shows me the most beautiful small vase with almost like a single stem in it or two stems in it. So I feel like you've had something recent in the home with like 2 flowers in it or 1 flower. Do you understand? Versus a whole bouquet. Yeah.
Yes, I just did that. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, she knows. That's beautiful.
My annual lilacs. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But it's just it's just a 1 or 2 stems. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I love it. Oh, bless her heart. She's such a great communicator. So she's just so present and around. She knows everything that's going on, even down to what you just did. So that's just fantastic. She's talking about make the toast, make the toast. I feel like you've, okay, so you're laughing. So you already know what that means. Something with make the toast, make the toast. Okay.
She's come in before with honey toast, like that's been her, so I know what she's talking about.
How funny. Yeah, how funny. That's awesome. I don't know you, I don't know her, so this is great confirmation if you've heard it from somebody else before, to just know, like, wow, such validations. I love it when that happens with multiple mediums. But she knows what's going on. You know, she's just so present. She's such an abundance of love, of just wanting to take care of you, and I can just feel that you just the hugs. She was such a good hugger. She's just wanting to like wrap her arms around you and just hug you. And I wish I could come through the screen right now and give you these big hugs, because yeah, she's right here with you. She's so right here with you. And she says, Mom, I know your heart goes pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter sometimes. And it almost feels like the way she almost makes me feel like is, you know how sometimes you can get nervous and the heart beats kind of fast or something. It almost feels like, I don't want to say that's a sign, but there's something like, maybe you had an intense rush of energy, or maybe it's just something intense that you felt it for a moment, but then it goes away. Do you understand this pitter patter?
That was her. She had, a little bit of tachycardia, a lot of anxiety, and part of her illness. She had racing heart syndrome.
Okay, interesting. Thank you for
time.
sharing that. So sometimes that can happen where I know it's coming from her, but I thought it was more towards you. Yeah. Oh, bless her heart. She's such a sweet, sweet soul. Just give me a second. She says, I want to talk to my mom. It's absolute next week. And she's bringing me to the car for you also, but it feels like, okay, so you know what's going on. I don't even need to go any further. So
It's her birthday. It's her birthday next week. And there's been a long gap. My husband, he's living elsewhere. It's because he has a lab, and I haven't gone in in a long time. So we were just talking about that.
awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She'll be there. She'll absolutely be there. And it almost feels like you want to get the car cleaned or vacuumed or something like that. You're due to do, she's telling me. So so just like you feel so good about yourself when it's done, and it'll help with the drive, and just know she's there. So she's such a sweetheart. Oh, I love her. Wow, that's wonderful. That's great. I'm going to hand her heart back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely. You. So I think I have time to do one more real quick, Lisa, if you're good with that. So let me just see where we're going. The kids are doing great. They're on a roll. So I've got a young man here. He's in a hammock. He is in a hammock. You would know your son as relaxing. He loved the outdoors. I feel like when you would go camping or you would do things outdoors, he just would love this hammock that he's showing me. And gosh, he feels older to me too. I feel he's at least in his teen years. He's showing me a flash image of himself around 12 years old though, but I don't believe that's the age he was at passing, but he was a spunky spitfire of a kid. I want to say it's like he had quick comebacks and stuff. And I feel you would have a photo of him in a hammock, possibly with another sibling that I'm seeing out there. So I'm going to stop with this hammock piece. So it looks like, we've got Laura. Is that right, Laura? Because I just had it open. Laura, can you unmute yourself? Let's see where Laura is.
Hello.
There we go. Hi, Laura. Hi, welcome. So Laura, you understand the hammock and your son's personality. Yes. Awesome. And you understand the photo. Like I feel you would go back to photos and you'd have it.
I have a picture of him in a hammock with both of his nieces.
I love it. Awesome. So your son is here. He is so incredibly present. He just sends so much love to you, absolute love to you. He says, he makes me feel like, it almost makes me feel like you drink a kind of juice in the morning. You either juice yourself or you're like wanting to do something. It doesn't feel like orange juice to me. It feels like a mixture of two juices. Do you do something with the juices? Like he brings me to, there's something with juices he shows me.
No, I don't.
Interesting. So hold on a second. I'm literally seeing juices. It feels like smoothie juices.
Oh,
It's something that feels like a mix of two. So hang
okay,
on.
so we
Mhm.
just had a my daughter's had a mimosa bar for me that had
Okay, that's
several
cool.
different juices, but we
There
were
we go.
mixing it with champagne.
Okay, that's cool. I'll take that if it was different juices, because I kept being brought to like the mix of two. I was being brought to I've never been to a mimosa bar, so that's cool. The way that he was showing it, the way that I could understand it, but you get that. So know that he's around. He understands what's going on. He's very present. I want my mom to know, I want her to know that I send her a lot of stars. I send her a lot of stars, and I feel like the outdoor stars are important to you. And I feel like it's not every day that you get clarity or clearness in the sky to see the stars. Like I feel you would understand there's either light pollution or it's been cloudy or something, but he wants you to look up at the stars. There's something with the stars, very significant that you're going to see something with the stars. He's sending to you. And he says, we look at the same stars, Mom. We absolutely look at the same stars. He literally, he's so funny. He's just got this amazing, funny personality. It's like he's showing me he wants to like massage your feet right now. He wants you to put your feet up and he wants to like take your feet and just give you a foot rub. He just has such a love for you and a joking side. You understand that, right? You remember that about your boy. Yeah. Awesome. 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 And he also brings me to fresh cut flowers to you. And I feel like it's coming. I don't feel like you already have them. I feel like it's coming in the next week where you're going to have an opportunity either to pull off to the side of the road or a neighbor has it. I feel like it's like fresh cut flowers and he wants you to take them. He wants you to put them in your home. This is definitely a bunch of flowers that I'm seeing, like not just like the one or two that I saw with the other mom. So it's you're going to have this opportunity and it's coming up. So know that it's coming and he wants you to just kind of stop and accept it, do it. The neighbor offers it, whatever that is. Okay. So know that that's coming. I can't get over the humor with him because he tries so much to just interject humor with you as much as he can with signs. I feel also that you would see squirrels often or chipmunks, or there's something like squirrels or chipmunks that you're seeing around your home or when you go outside. Do you understand this?
No.
No. Interesting. Hold on. It's literally, I wholeheartedly feel it's a chipmunk squirrel. So keep your eyes peeled. And then in the next day or two, you're going to see it coming off. It almost feels like it's coming down on a tree because I saw it almost like as a flying squirrel, which I know, and maybe they have flying squirrels where you live. I don't know, but I think he was just trying to show me how it's coming off the tree. So I do feel like you're going to see something like that. Yeah. He just wants you to just take a rest. He wants you to also just put your feet up, take a rest, know that he's around. He's just so present and he just has absolute love for you, absolute love for you. So I'm going to hand his heart back to you. So thank you so much, Laura, very, very much. And I'm going to hand it back over to Lisa and Kathy. So thank you.
I just wanted to say there is so much piggybacking going on today. There was so many people taking a lot of that information. So just know that that's our kids' way of letting us know, I'm just yelling in, I'm just popping in. So
look at that. There's the flowers from Laura.
They just brought the flowers.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And they look like fresh cut too, because I see sunflowers in there. Wow. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Well, there you go. That's beautiful signs from your son all around.
Absolutely. Real time too. I mean, we're all here for it. Amazing, Britta. Thank you so much. That was just so incredible. I do want to remind anybody who has gotten a reading today, if you would write up your experience today and send it to Elizabeth at Elizabeth. Well, I'll type in her email address for the newsletter. And now I would like to welcome Lisa Wilcoxson. Thank you so much, Lisa. And thank you, Britta.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Seriously, thank you, Kathy, so much for doing this for us. Our lovely Elizabeth is in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where her daughter Alix just graduated with her doctorate. And Irene is hosting a lovely Mother's Day luncheon for her Bluffton group in person today. So I just love, thank you, Kathy, for being here for us. And wow, Britta, see why I love Britta, everyone? I just love her. I've always loved working with her. We talk about mediumship all the time. She's just such a dear friend of mine, as of course is Kathy. And Dolly, I was just having all these kids pop in, and then Britta was getting the same things. So that's just so beautiful. I do want to reiterate what Kathy said with this group, and especially because it's Mother's Day, our kids are like grouping together. They know they can't all talk. And that's why in looking at the chats and looking at how so many of us can relate to this stuff, our kids have worked this out. And I love that you're feeling this. I love that you're truly feeling and knowing they're all here. I have to laugh because I've had an incredible Mother's Day morning with not only my boys, but having your kids gather here with me. In fact, I was out meditating early this morning, and I literally saw kids standing in my tree, bouncing, making my wind chimes go. I mean, it was like a kid tree. It was just so much fun. And they wanted me to tell you that they do this. They do this to make the flowers fall and put things in your path so that you can have a beautiful day today. And let's see. Oh, gosh, there's so many here. As I want to begin with this young man who was very patient, and he's telling me, I know he was a cougar. He's telling me he was a cougar. He doesn't mean the kind of cougar, I hope he doesn't mean that. I guess it's possible, the kind of cougar that dated older women, but I don't think that's him, because I feel like he's in his early 20s. But I know when he was in school, I feel like this was his high school mascot. He was a cougar. And I know he's also talking to me about, he wants to talk about the rocks. So I feel like he really enjoyed rock climbing, rock hunting. I'm seeing rock walls when he was a child. He was always climbing on things, is the feeling he's giving me. And I know he wants to recognize and acknowledge the name Jim or James. I don't believe this is his name. I believe this is his father's name. Jim James, I keep hearing. So who here would understand this information? I know it was a cougar in his school. It could have been a sports club or something, but I know he was a cougar. And I know the name Jim James means something in your family as well. Okay, I'm letting Kathy read the chat because I don't want to get distracted.
That's
So
okay. I'm looking so far. I have Melissa saying rock climbing, hunting. Yes.
Okay. The name Jim James is, oh, you wrote that. Okay. Do you understand the name Jim James?
And I'm asking if people will type in the chat their responses, because there's a lot coming in. So if you raise your mechanical hand, I might not see you. Although,
okay. I'm going to keep going, and we'll just see, because I see there's a couple of people that have put something in there, and I don't want to look at that. I'll distract myself. He also wants to tell me, I know there's something important about a tortoise, not necessarily a turtle, but a tortoise. He's showing me the head of a tortoise right now as well. And I feel like maybe this is something, I don't know if this is something you had, but something you saw recently was this tortoise. So that should be the key for someone should be able to understand this. Okay, Melissa. Okay, cougars in his school. Jim James was his best friend. You understand tortoise, Melissa? I know you've been in this chat, and I really, I would like to speak with Melissa, if that's okay.
I've just asked her to unmute.
Okay, great. Let's see if I can see Melissa. Well, I can't see you, Melissa, so.
Melissa, can you?
Hold on. How do I do that? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there.
I think I got it. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Okay, let's see. I know he wants to give you a heart, Mom. Okay. I know he wants to give you a heart. He's literally doing this right now. And he's actually showing me he's going to send that to you in a rock. He wants you to know you've been crossing paths. I believe you've been crossing paths with he's been putting people in your path. People, I know his friends have been in your path, but he's talking to me about you've been he's been so around you. Do you understand this? There's literally been so many people coming in front of you. He's wanting to tell me also, he's wanting to talk about, I know when he was here, he was very spiritual. He's telling me he's more spiritual, more like Buddha spiritual. In fact, I believe that he may have even he's showing me right now, he's wearing a t-shirt with Buddha on this t-shirt. Do you understand this? I know you'd understand this with him.
Yes, absolutely, I do. And it's so funny when you said that, because when he was young, someone told me, like a reader told me, he was going to be the next Tony Robbins of spirituality.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, he is. He's working in this in so many ways. He just wants you to know, because I saw that you were understanding so much of what Britta was saying. He just wanted to give you a couple more validations. I want you to know he's here for you. He's here with you for Mother's Day. And he says, I want to bless you, Mom. That's what he's saying. He wanted to bless you with this gift. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me work with both of you today, Melissa.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I know I have, this one's going to be pretty easy to recognize. They said, I know you just got new dishes. And you said, these are my new dishes. These are good. It's almost like new dishes for Mother's Day. I know someone here just got new dishes. I'm not seeing their child real clearly yet. They're literally holding out a box of dishes. They're also wanting to talk to me about Bed Bath & Beyond. I know that you would have received Mother's Day gifts from them, and it was almost like it was always from Bed Bath & Beyond, always. That was like the place they would go. It was, okay, I'm going to Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm going to get my mom something here. I know I have a young man here. I know this is a young man, and I believe these dishes are, it's almost as if they're telling me you went from a set of 8 to a set of 4 with these new dishes. Who here would understand this? I'm smelling all these, you know, I almost feel as if they were with you in Bed Bath & Beyond as well, because I feel like I'm starting to smell all different signs of different kinds of scents right now. And I know they want to talk about how they loved coconut. The scent of coconut would be something. They'd always get you something with coconut smelling in it. Is anyone understanding this yet, Kathy?
Not yet, Lisa. We don't have anybody. It yet.
Okay, let's see. All right. I know that this young man at one time had his hair. It was a flat top. He's laughing about that. It wasn't his favorite haircut, but I know at one time he had his hair cut real flat. And I know, let's see, what else do you want to say to me? He's talking to me about, oh gosh, he's just so around you, so around you. He's showing me beautiful pictures of like the Mediterranean, beautiful pictures. And now he's saying it's San Diego. He's saying it's not the Mediterranean, it's San Diego. But like beautiful pictures of sailboats, things like this. I know this is somewhere that you know he would have loved, that you can imagine that it was almost like he's saying it was our dream. It was our dream. If no one's understanding this, I know someone later will understand this. So let me see if we don't have anyone in the chat with this, Kathy.
Okay, we just had somebody pop in. I have Bath and Body Works on my bed now. I love the smell of coconut. Bought hair coconut oil a few days ago. Air Force haircut. Went to San Diego last year, the day before Mother's Day. My dream is Santorini.
Okay, that's because I had the Mediterranean and San Diego. That's perfect. Whoever that is, may I work with you?
Okay, you're unmuted. Please wave your hand and speak so Lisa can see you and me too.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, let's see. What else would he like to say? He's telling me he wants to gift you today with the hummingbird. So I know hummingbirds are going to be very big between the two of you. Okay. And he's also talking to me about, oh gosh. He's just going to your heart. And of course, I know this is for all of us, but he's truly like, Mom, let this flow through your heart. Let it flow through. All right. So I feel as if he crossed somewhat recently. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because he's telling me it's like really fresh, really, really fresh, really tender. He's talking to me about I know he absolutely loved his memorial. Oh my gosh, he's saying it was outrageous. He's using the word outrageous. Okay. And I'm really feeling like, was there like, I know you said, I believe I heard you say it was something military, but he's giving me like taps. Okay. Like
Yes.
taps was played. He's
Yes.
showing me that. And
Yes.
he's saying, talking about how he was honored, and he's just so incredibly proud for you, proud for you. He wants you to say, this was all for you. He's also talking to me about, he's making my lip itch a little bit. So I feel like he wants to acknowledge like a mustache or trying to grow a mustache. Do you understand this? He's got one now. It's what he's telling me. So I don't know why he's going there with that. But he is. And I have someone else here that's like really impatient. So he also wants to recognize and acknowledge a dog that he's with. Okay. And I know that this is very important for you. He's talking to me about this dog, and he's telling me the dog was grouchy. Okay. So I know you'll understand that. He's like, I got grouchy here with me. And I feel like this dog, there specifically a tennis ball with this dog. He's just constantly with this tennis ball. And your son is talking to me about, he wants Dad to have his necktie. Do you understand this? One specific necktie he has. He's telling me, please make sure Dad has my tie. Okay. And happy Mother's Day, Mom. Happy Mother's Day to you. I love you. And of course, this is for all of us. I don't know where you have been recently, but he's talking to me about stacking stones, like literally stacking rocks. Okay.
Yeah. We've done some landscaping, and we just went to Atlanta last weekend for his birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday to him. But I'm glad you understand these stacking rocks, because he's telling me that he was there for that. He's all around you. He's telling me he's going to give you prisms on your wall, you know, like prisms that shine from crystals. So
we're making rocks in a rock tumbler now, and I have lots of crystals.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Watch, because those are going to shine on the wall. You're going to know those are for him. Thank you for letting me bring him to you today. He's with you today. Thank you for letting me visit with him today.
He always talks to me. So.
Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you. I know I have a young woman here. I know she wants to talk to her mother about lipstick. She was saying scarlet. So I don't know if it was her that wore the dark red lipstick, but she's showing me the two of you would trade, like, I don't know if she stole your lipstick but I see the two of you in the store trying on lipstick together like this. And I know she wants to talk about painting wood. I don't know if this is painting furniture or painting a plaque, but she's literally showing me like painting or staining wood. Who here understands this young woman?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. She's just giving me just a smiley face. She's literally like the two eyes. She would draw the two eyes with lines. and then the big smiley face, the lines for the two eyes and the big smiley face. I feel like she was always writing on the bathroom mirror. And she's telling me almost like it would aggravate you because you'd be like, because it would leave marks on her bathroom mirror. She's going back to the crystals too. She wants to acknowledge crystals as well. And I feel like in fact, I know she wants to talk about something you're wearing right now on your neck. She's showing this to me and she's telling me it's a Mother's Day. She's telling me that this is a Mother's Day necklace that you're wearing today. And anything, Kathy? Do we have, who understands this?
Okay, Elise, Ava's mom just said I had a special plaque made. We made a wood bench and just restained it, and she loves crystals.
Okay, thank you. Do you understand the lipstick, Elise? Because the lipstick was a big thing. Either you've recently just bought lipstick or this is, she wants you to know she was there with you with this lipstick or something the two of you did together, particularly the lipstick. May I work with you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see. Okay, hi, Elise.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. She's giving me this song, sitting on the dock of the bay, making the tide roll. Kids make me,
Right.
all right, but she's standing on a dock. She's literally standing on a dock. I feel like this is a lake though, not the ocean. Okay,
Right.
and then she's showing me beautiful birds going by. She's showing me, she wants to talk, she loves music. Boy, that's how she connects with you, isn't it? Is music, all these songs. It's like she wants you to know these songs that are constantly popping in your head are absolutely from her. I know there's one, she's talking to me. I don't even know what the song is. It's about Carolina. Oh, who is that? Carolina in my mind.
Yeah, James Taylor going to Carolina.
Okay. So I know you understand that song. I know that'll be a very important song to you because she's singing it right now. And she's talking to me about Nancy. Do you understand who Nancy is? She wants to say hello to Nancy. I know you'll understand it because I heard it very clearly. So believe me, it'll come to you. Let's see what else. She's showing me something kind of funny. What is that? It's one of those things. It's like those massage roller things that you put on your back. You know, the little funny massage things.
I'm a massage therapist.
You're a massage therapist? Awesome. Because she's doing that to your back right now. It's almost like she's saying, Mom, do for yourself this Mother's Day. You're always doing for others. Do for yourself this Mother's Day, okay? And literally she's there like this with her thumbs, like 2 knots right behind your shoulder blades. Oh man, she's awesome. She's holding a candle out for you. Okay, she's lighting a candle for you. So she's making me feel like you've lit a candle for her. She's saying, I've got it. Okay, I've got this candle, Mom. And let's see. She's literally doing this. Okay, like turn that frown upside down. Okay. And with the smiley faces again, she's drawing. Okay. Yeah, Mom. She's like, yeah, Mom, come on. I know Mother's Day, the two of you would always go somewhere. Okay. You would always go somewhere on Mother's Day. She's like, get in the car and go. Just get in the car and go. I feel as if she's telling me that I almost feel as if this was shopping. Do you understand this? That the two of you would go shopping together. This is the feeling she's so cute. She has a brother, yes?
No.
Brother? I don't know, but she's talking to me about this young man going with you shopping. I don't know who this is if you don't understand this, because she's showing me a young man going with you shopping as well. That's interesting. Just keep that there because I know I saw it. So hopefully you'll figure it out soon.
It might be my brother, her uncle. We were all very close, you know.
Okay. She wants to talk about, I know she loved the colors blues and purples and greens. Okay, she's
Yeah.
making everything right now blues and purples and greens, and she's
Right.
literally trying to sparkle your life. She's saying,
Mhm.
I want to bling up your life, Mom, make it shiny, make it nice for you. So I'm going to hand her heart back to you, as Britta would say. And because she's so all over with you right now. Okay,
Thank you.
that didn't sound right. You know what I
No,
mean.
that's beautiful. I know what you mean. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you and happy Mother's Day. Let's see, we're getting close to 11, but I'm going to keep going because I know I have someone here who, again, has been very patient. I have literally been standing on one leg because my left knee started hurting so badly. And I know this is spirit, because as soon as I think, okay, I'll tell him about the left knee, I'll tell him about the left knee, the pain goes away. And this is your left knee. This is a young man who is telling me about your left knee, and you either just had a knee replacement or you need to have a knee replacement on your left knee. I know one of you is going to understand this because he is really, really clear on this right now. He's talking to me about, let's see. I know he's talking to me about socks, but I'm not sure why. He's literally putting on like white socks right now. He's showing me tennis. I almost feel like this is pickleball, showing me pickleball right now. And would you understand something about, there's been an issue with lead or lead paint or lead poisoning? He's taking me to the word lead, and I almost feel like really this is like, I feel as if this was something you looked into when he got ill. Okay, like looking for all these things. He's drawing me to lead. Who understands this?
We have
It's so clear.
we
I
have-
know one of you are going to understand this.
We have a few people taking the left knee issues.
Okay.
experiencing
Okay, you need to understand the lead, because it was like that was the one word that is going to define who this is.
Okay, we've got a few people saying they understand lead.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, and I know I want to talk about the name Benjamin, Ben or Benjamin. So I know you would have a Ben or a Benjamin in your family. I'm trying not to read the chat here.
No, I understand, because we do have some people looked into lead when he got ill. Janine Stacy is saying her son had leg issues in the left leg, and they just discussed looking at lead paint issues in her daughter's house.
Okay,
So
Ben or Benjamin?
well, Stacy mentions Ben as well. She just mentions the name.
Okay.
It's
May I work with you, Stacy?
Yes, hi.
Hi. Okay, let's see. I think I see you down there. Okay, hi, Stacy. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
Okay. He's talking to me. Do you still have a room in your house that was your son's room?
I have a room that is very dedicated to my son.
Okay, is there an issue in that room? There should be an issue in that room with the window blinds. Do you understand this?
There's an issue with the window, the glass in the window.
Okay, he's taken me to like the blinds, but I'll take the window because he's showing me this. I know there's an issue there with the window. He also wants to talk to me about oh my gosh, I know he loved waterfalls. I feel as if your son was a real daredevil. Do you understand this?
Absolutely.
Like, oh my gosh, he's showing me the waterfall, and he's showing me like, okay, I am gonna just go for it and dive down in this waterfall. But this was play, because I know he's talking to me about he should have gone through life with a helmet on because he was carefree. I know you would understand that.
Very much.
Okay, and he's also, let's see, there's something you made. Oh, the cookies are for you. I picked this background today, confetti cookies. He just told me those are for me. I picked the cookies.
I was really blown away when I saw the cookies. I was going to comment about it because I love that you picked those.
Oh, yay. Okay. I'm so excited because he just showed me. He's like, you got to talk about the cookies. I can't wait to hear how that is. So you'll have to write a validation story, but I'm going to keep going. Oh my gosh, he's so awesome. I know he loved water. He loved everything water because he's showing me now, like Mexico, going to Cabo San Lucas, going to anywhere there was water, he tried to get in the water. And I know he wants to talk about, you have a little jar or something that you collect things in that has to do with him. Do you understand this? Where'd you go? There you are on my screen. He's showing me like a little tiny, it's either a jar or a little ceramic thing that you keep. He's showing me coins going in it. Okay.
He's showing you what going in it?
Coins going in this.
Feathers. I do. I have feathers and coins in a little jar.
Okay, good. Because
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What I find from him or my sister, and feathers.
Thank you. He's showing me right now, like the ancestry.com, doing your ancestry, doing your DNA. You understand? I know you'll understand this. I just give you the information really quickly. And he wants to say, I know he would always make you something for Mother's Day, okay? He was not necessarily a gift buyer. He's telling me he would make you something. It was always, I feel like he's getting a piece of paper and he's like folding it in half and he's going to write you a card because that was more from his heart. I know you would understand that. That's what he's showing me now. He loves you so completely, so completely. He's very funny. I don't know why, but literally this is what he's doing. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Okay, with his nose. So he's just a prankster. I love that. I just love that. And for all of you, happy Mother's Day. I want to, we're at 11:03 right now, but thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you for letting me. And all of you who understood this information, please know all of our children are here, including mine, including Kathy's. And I had a list. I have never, ever done this before, but as I was putting on my makeup, all these kids are standing yelling their names. And I said, okay, so this does not, if your child's name is not on this list, it does not mean they're not here. These are just special shout outs, and they'll know their parents needed to hear their name. But all of our children are here, every single one of them. Julia, Wes, Weston, Scott, Paul, Carly, Karen, Butch, Shelley, Lana or Lena, and Jamie. And Duke says hi too. Okay, so thank you all so much. I'm going to hand it back to Kathy. I'm getting choked up. This made my Mother's Day. So I want to thank your children. Okay, I love you all so endlessly. And Britta, I love you so much. Britta is the speaker Tuesday. Britta is the medium Tuesday night. I didn't know that when the kids asked me to invite her to do these readings with me this morning. She's a fabulous, phenomenal medium. So please come back Tuesday night for Britta. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Britta. Yes, please do join us again on Tuesday evening for Britta again. I agree with Lisa. You all and your children have made my Mother's Day as well, to be here in this room with you and to hear the validations, because a validation each one of you got is a validation in my heart as well. They're for all of us, and that's what these kids want us to know today. They are all around us, and they were shouting out. The piggybacking today was unreal. They were shouting out as these mediums, as Lisa and Britta were doing their readings, and just giving each mother something to touch her heart. So thank you so much for joining us today. I love you all so much. please unmute and say goodbye and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Happy
Much
Mother
love,
Day,
everybody.
Happy Mother's
Thank you
Day.
so much.
I
God.
love you.
So
Thank
much.
you. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Thank
Day,
you.
everyone.
Everyone.
Such a blessing
Happy
today.
Mother's Day.
So much love. Thank you.